Hi everybody, this is Flab the Fabulous coming to you with another video for week 3. And we're going to start with stats. I am 40 years old, 5'3". My highest recorded weight was 290. My weight when I started my liquid diet, 286.3. And my weight the day of surgery, 267.7. So I had my surgery in Cleveland, Ohio with Dr. Nowak at St. Vincent Charity Medical Center. And so as of today, I am weighing 262.7. That's a total of 27.3 down and a loss for the week of 1.7 pounds for week 3. What you gonna do, you know? I don't expect big losses every week. As long as it's going down, I'm okay. I'm not gonna complain. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I don't mind losing it slow. That's gonna be better for my skin and my body. So, that's just how I choose to look at it. I'm not mad. And I'm not exercising, and how much can you lose when you're not exercising? Speaking of exercising, it snows here in Ohio and it's cold, and I don't want to go out there and have to trek through the snow to get to the gym and to work out, but I think I'm gonna have to start doing that, and it's just a matter of getting up and doing it, right? So yeah. Last week I had my 2-week checkup at the doctor's office. Everything went fine. They advanced me to purees. And I was telling the doctor that morning I started having pain in my abdomen on the left side, right underneath where the that biggest cut is. And it's been kicking butt. She said it's nothing to worry about. That is the largest incision, and they do a lot of work through it, and there's a lot of muscle that they had to go through, and eventually the pain will subside. But sometimes sitting is difficult. If I do too much, by the end of the night it's really painful, and I end up having to take something for the pain. So I'm dealing with that. I am also, I've been throwing up a lot since I've started this puree diet. It's hard to kind of find out. It's hard to figure out exactly what you are supposed to eat and how much. My mind is still 290 pounds, but my stomach is not. So it's like my mind wants all this food and my stomach can't take it. And so I end up having all this food in my throat because I'm not eating slow enough. And it's like every day since this puree diet, I have had to throw up once or twice trying to get this food out of my throat. And so I really need to practice eating slower, taking my time between bites. It's difficult. I'm not very hungry in the mornings, so in the mornings I get my protein. For breakfast, I usually drink water in between breakfast and lunch, and then while I'm taking that water, I take my vitamins, and then for lunch, I'm doing something like yogurt or maybe a thin soup or something like that, and then for dinner, Lord, probably like mushy stuff. I don't eat meat, so I might mash up some tofu and put it in some tomato sauce or something that I've been eating that like several nights. Y'all have to excuse me, my incision is really hurting this morning. So I've been dealing with the throwing up, and it's not that acidic, foul tasting stuff. It comes up really easy, and I find that it's really, and I know this is TMI, but somebody might be interested in how this stuff is looking or feeling, you know. So, it's really like covered in mucus, and so it comes up real easy, and it don't even take much effort. All I have to do is, like, when I'm leaning over, just push on my stomach and it comes right up here. I mean, I've never experienced anything like this. It's just a whole new thing. So yeah, I really need to practice slowing down with my eating, and I find that in the evenings is when I'm most hungry, and so I tend to eat a lot faster. Maybe also I could eat a little more at lunch. No, I can't eat no more at lunch. I'd be full. I don't know. Maybe I need to eat smaller meals throughout the day. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, help your girl out, because I don't know what to do. Things I've noticed now. I waste a lot of food. And if you're a mom, well, I'm going to only speak for me. Like, when my kids don't eat or don't like something, I tend to eat it until it's gone. I don't, whatever I fix, I like it, and sometimes the kids don't like it. And then I would eat it till it was gone, but now that I cannot do that, I find myself wasting a lot more food, and that breaks my heart because I hate wasting food. That breaks my heart. Another thing I've noticed, like I said, I'm more hungry in the evenings. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change up how I'm eating during the day. All this week, my weight's been fluctuating. I weigh myself first thing in the morning, and once I start eating, I'm like, well, it's no point in weighing yourself, because you have food and pounds and water on top of it, so I don't really bother with it throughout the day. But in the mornings I weigh myself, and it's been fluctuating between 265 and 262. It's just been going back and forth. This morning it was 262. Last week, probably about Thursday or Friday, it was 262, and then throughout the weekend it was fluctuating. And now, I mean, not two, yeah, and now today it's back at 262. It's been really difficult. I mean, stuff gets stuck, if it's too thick or too meaty, so I try to really chew good, or I puree, but it's difficult. I really want to learn it now, as opposed to trying to figure it out later, because I don't want to have to go through, when I can eat more, making the wrong choices or eating the wrong things, and end up gaining. So I want to get a control on everything that I'm struggling with now, so that it's not a problem later on. I've also noticed that I have a lot more energy, and yeah, I be bouncing around this house. I feel like going back to work, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I have a lot more energy, and I'm really feeling really good. Outside of the pain on my side, I feel so much better. So much better. A lot of the aches and pains that I've had are gone already. I'm getting my water in, 64 plus ounces. I drink lots of water throughout the day. I'm eating between 5 and 700 calories every day. Most of the time it's about 6. I'm trying to stay in between, making sure I get enough calories. So I'm really working hard on not under eating, because that's not healthy either. So I'm doing what I can there. And I've been taking my vitamins every day, with no problem. I got nothing else to do, you know. So yeah, it usually takes me probably an hour to take my vitamins, because I have to wait in between, because I could feel it like going down real slow, and then you got to let it plop down and sit a minute before I take another one. And my calcium pills are really big, so I could feel them like dragging down my throat. Yeah, so and then finally I am done with those shots. I took my last 2 yesterday, well, last night, and I am happy to be done with them. Okay, everybody, so that will be it for today. Thank you for watching. Like and comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will be back with you next week for week 4, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.